Hello, and welcome back to Supercharged Dungeons and Dragons. We
Perfect.
apologize for the late start, but there were some technical difficulties involving light.
That's a understatement. Let's just say that it ruins some food.
And there was glass all over the floor.
Yeah. It was no one's fault.
In 3 rooms in our house.
Yeah.
That was exciting.
Not just any food, bacon.
I know.
It killed our bacon.
Ugh.
I know. Use the rage.
This water bottle
Channel the rage.
was in the crash course. I had to wash it off because I had glass on it.
Well, anyways,
Anyway.
when last we left our heroes in the lost mine of Phandelver, Wave Echo Cave, they had wandered into a large natural cavern, inside of which there were several bugbears and a drow man. After a brief battle, the drow escaped through a door. After a bit of patching up, the party followed him, coming face to face with the mysterious puppet master, the Black Spider. In his grasp are the boy from Phandalin, Kyle, and the dwarven miner, Nundro.
Nundra. I am Nundra. Who are you?
The Black Spider has offered the party a deal. The magical marvel, the Forge of Spells, for their friends.
That's not happening.
How will our heroes deal with this?
You have them.
You can tell I'm prepared.
Friends? What friends?
Yeah, what friends? They've never met them.
You are all standing in front of the Black Spider, his 4 giant spiders,
Ooh.
and the 2 bugbears, each holding one of your friends in a chokehold.
I can take them.
What do you do?
Do you
Fight.
think that we should take the deal?
I mean, do we have it? Okay. First of all, do we have it? Yes or no?
Do you have what?
Whatever the thing.
No, the Forge of Spells is something that is hidden somewhere inside the cave,
Okay.
and he wants you to help him find it.
How do we know he's? This is like the. That was perfect for me.
That's the point.
Alright. This is like the typical bad guy. We're gonna do what he wants, and he's gonna not do it to us. So should we really actually do it?
I'll do it.
Yeah, actually, let's try to help him. And then
Again,
end up
all
killing him.
of you are talking to each other and saying these things right now.
Well, then why are we even doing this? Why are we even talking? Why don't we
Because
just go?
that's how you talk.
Mhm.
That's how you play Dungeons and Dragons. The characters talk to you.
Alright, I'm gonna say it out loud though. Alright, so guys, I think no. This is gonna say our entire plan out loud.
I don't think we can trust these guys.
Yeah, I don't think we can trust these guys. I'm right here, but
Well-
I do think we should kill. I do think we should kill him at the end.
Okay.
What?
It all boils down to, are we going? Obviously, we're not going to fight them.
No,
They-
we're gonna.
We're not going to lose the fight.
We're outnumbered.
So we either,
Actually,
do we have the option to walk away?
yeah, but we get chased after 2 bugbears of
You
giant
can
spider.
walk away, says the
Well-
Black Spider, but you leave your friends here.
Also, so we just said that out loud.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Our option is we either walk away and leave those people behind, they'll probably get killed. Or we try to save them and do what he says.
If you accept and go on into the cave to find my forge, I will allow you an hour to rest and patch yourselves up, because I see that my minions were not so kind to you. And he looks at your messed up face. He
I'm
gestures at your messed up face.
I'm fine, thanks.
I'm just gonna. Oh my god.
In game terms, he is allowing you a short rest.
One of us just.
Are we serious? I was like to say something.
Wait, when you're short resting, it doesn't mean you fall asleep. It just means you are resting and patching up your
All right.
wounds.
Okay, good. I was gonna say.
And
Are
that
we?
wraps up this episode of Dungeons and Dragons. We'll be back next week.
We're resting.
I was gonna say, like, are we seriously just gonna?
Maybe we should take the rest, and then obviously you want to save our friends.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yes.
So,
We will accept your offer.
or not.
We will will accept your offer, and we appreciate you letting us rest.
All right.
Do it.
Report back to me in an hour, and then after that, we shall see.
All right, dinner break.
So you,
No, no,
you
okay,
can all you
thanks,
may all
guys.
take a short. You may all take the benefits of a short rest.
We have here the world record
That fills
shortest.
everything up, right?
What?
This is the fun part. You've never taken a short rest before. Gabriel, if you would like, you can use your second wind before you take your short rest so that it will recharge. So would you like to second wind and heal? Yes. Wait. Roll a d10.
That's not
What is it?
that's a D12.
Oh, wait.
Which one is that?
D12.
That is it. That is indeed a d12. You rolled the wrong die.
Dang.
D10 is the one that's shaped like
Like a
a
top.
top. Yeah. 8, not bad. So now 8 plus 4.
Which is 12.
Yes, exactly. That is how much you heal. And let's see here. I'm going to see if your rage recharges on a short or a long rest, because I'm not sure.
Where were you?
14.
Okay.
You must finish a long rest before you can rage again. Okay.
14 plus 12?
You can do it.
14 plus
He
12.
knows how to add. That's good.
And Mom, have you spent any of your Have you spent your spell slots yet? Have you spent any of your spell slots?
14 plus 12.
26.
I have one spell slot left.
Well, luckily for you, warlocks regain their spell slots on a short rest.
Oh yay!
So you are now full of spells once again.
I'm full of spells. That means I have two.
It doesn't.
What about our health?
Yeah, I know.
Here is the interesting part about short rest. On long rests, you always regain all of your hit points back. On a short rest, you see these things right here,
Okay.
right here, right here, and for you two, right here. These, Gabriel, look. Yeah, you found them, right?
Uh-huh.
Those are called hit dice.
Yeah.
As you can see, you all have 4 of them.
Yeah.
And for each of you, there's something different. For these two, they're D10. For you, it's a D8, and for you, it's a D12.
Yep.
That's because of how much health you have. You have the most health because you're a barbarian. You two are martial classes, so you have second most, and you're a caster, so you have the least. You can spend 1 or 2 all of these hit dice, roll them, and then regain. You heal an amount rolled plus your Constitution modifier. And when you finish a long rest, you regain half of your hit dice. Indeed. So let's see here. These rooms.
Well, I want to get some energy back, obviously.
He will let you rest out in this corridor right here. This is where you'll be resting.
Do we need to roll at all? Like,
No, I just told you you can spend these, roll them, and that's how many hit points you regain.
Yeah, that's what we want to
That's
do.
what
We
you do.
want energy.
Okay, so how many would you like to spend hit dice to regain hit points? All right, how many would you like to spend?
How many dice? How many times do you want to roll?
No, I don't. I'm at 35 health.
Oh, okay.
You're only at okay. So you're basically at full health. You're the designated guard. So would you like to spend hit dice to regain hit points? Look at your current health. Would you like to heal a bit during a short rest?
I'm okay.
You'll be fine.
What's your okay? What are you at right now?
26.
Okay, and what is your total?
Wait, I
When
thought you
you're
were
full, what are you?
14, 32.
No, he used second wind.
26 out of 33. Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to spend hit dice to regain hit points?
I think I should.
All right. How many would you like to spend? Out of your 4. You always have as many hit dice as what level you are.
Yeah. I think that I'll do. I'll do 2.
Good. 2 of you 4. So mark down, erase that and mark down that you have 2 left.
Alright. Ready?
So 6 plus your Constitution modifier. What's your Constitution? Ooh, plus 3. You regain 9 hit points,
Okay. That's pretty good.
which is 32. Are you sure you would like to spend the next, or would you want to save?
I think
You
I
wanna
can
save it?
save it.
All right. So you have 3 left. Julian, would you like to spend
Yes.
hit dice to regain hit points?
Yes.
How many of your 4 would you like to spend?
I'm going to start with 1 and then we'll work it out. Let me start it first.
Your D12. D12, indeed. Then add your Constitution, and we'll see what
Oh,
happens.
this is how I roll.
No, please don't.
It helps.
Please.
It helps.
You
See?
What?
5.
5?
5 plus 3.
Doesn't.
8.
8.
So you add 8 to your current hit points.
Puts me at 29.
Would you like to spend more?
Yes.
All right. So you spent your second.
I'll do it here. We'll see which one works out better.
Good.
So, it's fine.
It's fine.
Ready? Yeah. Another 5.
So another 8.
So that gives me 37. All right, I'll stay at 37.
You'll keep your 2 hit dice. Good.
37.
All right. And I'm just reminding you, Draco, how many spell slots have you spent? You spent all your spell slots, right? Yeah, you only have 1 left.
Ooh, that would be worse.
But you now have your action surge and your action surge.
Yeah, I can-
You now have your action surge and your second wind back. Do you know what those mean?
No. I mean,
You use your second wind, it heals you. It will, once per short rest, when you take an action, after you take your action, you can say, I want to take another action, and say, I will action surge, and you will take another action. So you could attack again, you could attack and then drink a potion, you would attack and then run away.
wait, I could go dual wield, then again.
Well, not quite. It doesn't let you take an extra bonus action. It would allow you to hit, action, bonus action, then action surge allows you to hit 1 more time.
Oh.
But once you hit level 5 and you get extra attack, it will be action, bonus action, action surge. Spiders are nasty.
Question. What about my rages? Do they come back?
They come back on a long rest.
Alright, I still got 2. Still got 2. Could have used my third one, but you know, dungeon master over there.
The rules are the rules. Actually, the rules are.
Again, your phone, you make the rules.
All hail the man black box.
The magic black box.
The black rectangle.
Oh, I thought you guys were talking about losing this weekend.
We could.
Alright, so we're
Alright.
resting.
You are all refreshed and rested and healed up
Okay, good.
with all of your spells for you. Unfortunately, not for you two. So
Okay, so now we are supposed to go look for some magical something.
Or start sliding the throats. Let's go.
what do you do?
Yeah, just get up.
Go on whatever the quest we say we're going to do.
Do we have a time limit? Do they
Do you
have,
want to go and ask him?
yes, I'd like to go talk to him.
He did tell you to report back to him.
I am
after you
reporting,
were-
yes.
You want to talk to
I'll
them?
be your bodyguard.
Alone.
I'll be your bodyguard.
With his spiders.
With
I'm
no
gonna go
spiders.
talk, I'm gonna go talk to him.
I'm gonna be your bodyguard.
Okay, come with me.
Come with
Alright, we're going. We're gonna go talk
Come,
to him.
stand in the middle. Come.
It's weird. I have an
My hand was
intelligence
dirty.
of 16. Do you really think I would fall for that?
What? He's not even in the same room. He didn't come with us.
Well, if he says something, like
He's in the hall.
at some point, I draw the line between joke and what your character actually does.
Okay,
Are
so
you licking?
Draco and I
My
are
finger
walking
was there one
into
time.
see the black spider.
Draco, is that what you're doing?
I'm her bodyguard.
All right.
So we're walking in, and I asked,
And I stabbed him in the throat.
we are reporting. You aren't even with us.
I know, I'm behind him, stabbing him in the throat.
Ah,
But your throat is right here. If you're behind me, you're stabbing me in the neck.
All right.
we're reporting back. Thank you very much for the rest. We were wondering if you have any tips or hints or anything as
Money would
to
be nice.
what direction we're going to have to go.
No.
Oh, okay.
There are many ghouls.
No, money. Don't
Many.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Many.
There's lots of ghouls, and
Many.
I do remember in this one room
Where's your
there's a
accent?
strange thing. I can only describe it as
What does it look like?
a thing.
Does that
Do you know that feeling when you wake up from a nightmare
Nothing.
and you know that what you saw was horrible, but you can't quite remember what it was?
Nothing.
No, it wasn't a nothing. I know what those are. They're awful.
I'm not there. I'm just making a joke.
Okay.
Yeah, there is an Gothic back up, though.
We would
Red brand.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're not. We didn't.
Go
So if we're doing this, I know you're going to give us our friends back if we are successful.
Are you going to?
Are you going to give us anything to help us be successful?
I'm afraid I
Because
don't have anything to give.
you really want this.
Whatever. The reason I want it is because of its power. A power that I do not possess currently.
Oh, okay. I see.
So therefore, why would
What-
I have anything
what
to give you?
power does it have?
The reason that this place exists is because not only was there treasure that the dwarves obviously sought after any gestures to the massive statue with the jewels for eyes, but there was magic hidden deep within the cave that many wizards used to create a forge called the Forge of Spells. They used it to create magical artifacts. And I have heard tell, in the day of the forge, any weapon that you put in its fires would glow with magic for a day, and then fizzle back out and become mundane once more.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Remember when I tasted it?
This forge
Can you taste one?
lies somewhere within these caverns. I do not know where,
In a different campaign, I tasted it.
but I just know there is much darkness that clouds the greatness of the forge in these days. And the thing that I saw, I'm almost certain that it is the reason these ghouls inhabit the caves.
Also, keep whatever that is, keeps hurting my ears. Whatever that music high pitched thing is, it's hurting my ears.
It's not a high-pitched thing.
Well, it sounds high pitched to me.
He hears things
I'm
differently than most people.
surprised you're not an elf. Because elves have big ears. Get it?
You just called you dumb.
Hey now,
Big ears.
All right.
I resemble that comment.
He says, I appreciate that you reported back to me.
Mm-hmm.
It shows honesty and loyalty and honor, and I respect that.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now go.
Slice his throat.
All right.
And then as you're walking out the doors, he says, I've seen you before, haven't I?
Maybe.
Okay, I think now would be the best time to show you what he looks like, because I don't think you've seen before. That's what he looks like.
Interesting.
That's what he looks like.
Okay. Maybe.
Are you a
Why have you
doppelganger?
seen me?
Nothing. Just an inkling of thought, like a leaf on the wind.
Okay. Well, we have things to acquire, so
Are you a doppelganger?
we will
You're not
continue,
there.
we'll continue this conversation.
Yeah, he actually is there.
No, so you're literally gonna ask him to his face. He's
No, he's like, as you're walking out the door, since this exchange was happening, as you're walking out the door, Draco pushes you on the door. Are you a doppelganger? And then he says,
Perhaps.
now what would give you that indication?
We were at Cragmont Castle, and then there was this lady who was like a doppelganger or something.
Why would you tell them you're a crack monkey?
She sort of looked like a drow at first, but then
Who can you trust these days?
He didn't answer the question. I think he is. He's avoiding the question.
Either he is.
I want to go out into the hallway.
Alright.
How
So
far
Gee,
away
thanks
am I
for-
from?
Never the
So
the hallway?
here he is standing in this room right here. His spiders are clacking over here, and Noondro and Kyle were the bugbears were there flanking him as his bodyguards, but the Noondro and Kyle were not there. You can only assume that they were in the other room. You can only assume that they are in the room with the air flank. So you go out into the hallway and you meet back up with Julian and Cornelius. What do you all do?
I really wanted to,
Thank you, Cornelius.
I like your spider.
I wanted to detect magic.
Or detect magic. Yeah, your draw ability allows you to cast it at will, right? Alright. So if you wanted to do it while you're in there? Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna really quickly. Yeah.
I have magic awareness.
I wanted to sort of do it as I was walking away, but
Yeah.
not too far away.
I have magic
Alright.
awareness. I can do that too.
It's not the same.
The black spider gives off the exact same faint aura that all spellcasters give off of the fact that they are magical. And his staff, his spider staff, gives off an aura of evocation. So it's the school of magic that shoots things. So that you can assume it is a magical item in and of itself, but also the large statue. Stop doing that. How many times do I have to tell you to stop?
By the way, I'm Cornelius Yeoman, the Ark of Storm Fury.
Yeah, but we stop doing that. It doesn't really matter.
And this is fine.
Your spell, as you look back over your shoulder, the light, the spell casting aura of the black spider is almost entirely drowned out by the massive aura of abjuration surrounding the statue. There is something powerful that is protecting the statue, something almost divine in nature.
That's great.
I'm gonna start picking.
You are on.
Actually, he is
am
there.
there.
But
I am
you are-
there.
You may be there, but you are also 60 feet away from the statue. And there are 4 massive spiders and a drow and 2 bugbears in between you.
Oh, okay. All right. So before I
So
leave,
5 against 5. Let's go.
before I leave the room, I want to ask because I've just done that, and I'm going to ask. Could I ask one more question? Would you allow my party to start by searching in this room?
I have already searched this room.
Will you allow my party to search this room, please?
They're working for me, aren't you? I have all the information on this room. I require information elsewhere.
I got a
He's
bad
trying to
feeling
get us
about
killed.
this guy.
He's trying to get us killed.
Well, I know that.
I can quite easily collect your child friend from the other room if you need some prodding.
Motivation.
I'm not too.
You've thoroughly investigated the statue. Are there any hidden doors on the statue? Are there any magical hidden doors that you aren't?
The statue in and of itself is a statue of the dwarven god, Doomathorn. Its abjuration. Yes, I know. Us drow have a special talent for those types of magics. Lobelia.
Black spider.
Black
Nice.
Which is
And he
just naming people at random.
he said, and
Corn.
he says, I happen to know for a fact that you used to travel with a cleric friend, so you are not all entirely
Nothing.
estranged from the fact of divine magic that comes from the gods themselves. The magic surrounding that statue makes it sacred. This is a temple. Like this room, he gestures to the pillars and the
It's
wide,
sacred.
the massive ceiling.
Okay.
This is a temple.
Okay.
The tragedy that is struck here has since rendered even this room non-hallowed, some would say, but that statue is all that remains of the hallowed ground of Doomathorn. And the gems in the eyes, they're not even real gems, they're glass.
Four doors.
All right. Well,
So you
Thank
best be off.
thank you.
No, there's nobody left.
We're leaving.
Yes.
All right. So I go out and tell everybody about what happened. And
Yes, Draco knew. Draco watched it all unfold. Alright.
so now we have to go find some magical forge.
I forgot to wear shoes on. I forgot to wear shoes when I went out there.
Like cleaned it pretty well.
Well, you're not dead, are you?
He's not dead.
And why are you eating ice cream?
Alright, well,
We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Very snacks. It's also 8 o'clock. I'm hungry.
Should have eaten beforehand.
We're
Okay.
dealing with something beforehand.
Yeah. We weren't planning on the light exploding for no
Then you
reason.
could have said that we just wanted having Dungeons and Dragons.
We're having Dungeons and Dragons. Why right now?
Yeah, but I'm asking you to do something and no one's doing anything.
Okay. I said, I came out, I told them, and now we have to go find the forge.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go. So where are we gonna go, guys?
These
Where are we right now?
19. You are in this hallway, right next to Area 19.
Let's go this way.
So Area 11, towards Area 11.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Towards Area 11.
We're working our way towards area 11.
We can do it, guys. We can do it.
Alright, so do all of you go to the place marked Area 11?
I know where my party goes.
That is a good answer.
This doorway is barricaded.
you break it down.
And who was the one who tried the door?
Me.
Give me a perception check.
one.
You put your ear up to the door and hear nothing.
Here, I'll save you this.
I tried kicking it. Well,
I haven't tried knocking it down yet.
It's not locked. It's just barricaded
Just barricaded.
from inside the room.
I'm detecting magic.
You detect magic once more.
There's nothing magical about barricaded.
No, but we have to find something that's magical. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep detecting it everywhere we go.
Well, I'm just telling you, detect magic doesn't work through walls.
Well, I was wondering if it might be around the door.
And then I can
You
try
you don't detect any magic.
Okay.
Ooh, can I try picking a hole so she can get through?
No. Come on.
Okay.
Are we just gonna
Wow, it's
burst? Are we gonna burst the door down,
very sure.
You can continue.
or are we going
See what
to
else is
go to
going on.
area 9?
Area.
Or are we not able to get? Oh, this is where we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. You're right here because this is where. Yeah, you're right.
That's
here.
right.
That's
We
right
were
front of
in
the
this
door.
hallway. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right in front of the door. This is the
Well,
steps back.
can we
You
get-
can still see the bugbear laying on the floor right there.
Okay. Can we get to area 9? Or is that, I can't tell if that's like a dead end.
That this place is indeed a dead end. Yes.
Oh, great.
But you can go back through. You can go back through the maze.
Oh.
That
No,
gives you
let's
many
not.
more options.
Let's knock the door down.
I can try and hit it.
Let's go to the main. We're just gonna
We
waste
can
time.
get to area 9. Yeah, we can get to area 9 if we go.
But we
Yeah.
don't know that.
But no.
Let's go back.
You know for a fact that there were other ways in
Yeah.
the maze. You don't. You literally. You have no
We haven't-
clue that any of this stuff is here,
yeah,
but
we
you
haven't-
know that there's a doorway here,
Right.
doorway here, doorway here,
Yeah, we know that.
because this was the place you chose to go.
All right, so let's go back the way that we came.
But that's
All right. So Lobelia is leading the charge.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh boy, the music is getting very suspenseful.
I don't
Let's
control
do
the
it.
music.
I know.
I only choose it.
he is not.
So again, there. I'm just gonna check my map to make sure.
Your
That
map's the
place.
same thing.
Yes.
Your map's the same.
Exactly, but I can see the whole map. You can't. There are stone steps leading upwards towards the massive sticky note labeled Area 9.
Area.
There is a
13's
door.
16's bigger.
There is a door to the place labeled Area 6. And the area labeled Area 3 seems to be another part of the maze.
6 and 9.
You want to go towards Area 9? Right.
It seems big.
So you lead the place to Area 9?
Yeah.
All right.
I thought Lobelia was.
You're going to Area 9?
We are.
Yes.
All right. As you walk up, you can see steep escarpments divide this large cavern into 3 sections. Please reveal Area 9 for me. High ledges at either end.
Ooh.
And a lower section in the middle. Carved stone stairs climb up to the ledges. 2 large tables stand in the middle section, along with a pair of old braziers. A smaller table stands on the eastern ledge. The skeletal remains of dozens of dead warriors, dwarves, gnomes, orcs, ogres, attest to the
Ogres?
fierceness of the fighting that took place here long ago. There's just bones
There's
everywhere.
bodies everywhere.
No,
Ogres?
bones, not bones.
Well, yeah.
Ogres? With
Ogres. They're like these 15-foot tall things.
If we only had a dog, he would have
Skeletons.
We had a doggy bone. Let's see if a cat likes bones.
Hey, want to taste the bones?
All
All
right.
right. So how are you seeing?
I thought it
How are you seeing Bernie Rose?
What is it? With my eye?
No, it's dark in here.
My sword?
Right.
He got dark vision on the phone.
Lobelia?
As you
I
come,
feel great.
so who went into this room first?
You must hold my.
Me. I'm the one who led us there.
Well, Draco pushes past you. You can, as you walk in, your dark vision. All right, there you go. As you walk into the room, give me a stealth check.
All of us?
No, just him.
Push past.
Stealth.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh, why? It's just me.
You don't know.
Give me a stealth check.
I'll draw my weapons first.
You
No.
don't know.
All right.
11.
Again, you roll at disadvantage because of your chainmail.
What?
Oh my gosh.
What did you roll?
Another 11, but that doesn't count.
Oh no.
You should have rolled it in the thing. Ethan, your die is still.
Oh, sorry.
Alright. Plus what?
Wait, Ethan, 7-11.
Man, you'd be
plus,
great.
plus what?
First.
Mm-hmm. So,
Plus 1.
so you got 8.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. As you walk into the room, you turn to the right to look into the cavern, and you see, crouching down,
Hidden dragon.
I am talking, are several emaciated forms. As you do a quick count, 7 ghouls.
Well, we barely beat 3, so that's not.
They don't seem to have seen you yet.
I'm just gonna walk backwards and just like do
You go.
this.
You just stop everyone.
Okay. Okay. So are we gonna go to a different area then?
Well, was Cornelius, were you right behind Draco?
Yeah.
Alright, I need you to roll me a stealth check as well because of your light.
Oh no.
It's Mothra. Mothra.
I mean, not bad. You're good with stealth.
21.
Yeah. As soon as you see Draco tense up, you immediately put your sword under your mantle and direct the light.
No. Okay, panic.
And you run into the wall. Yeah.
Alright, so we're turning around. And are we going to go to area 6 then? What are we going to do? Area 3?
Area 6. Area 6 is a door that leads into somewhere.
Door. I'll go first.
Oh, I see why it was hurting your ears now, actually.
Yeah, it still is.
Alright, so where would you like to go?
I have
Do you
constitution.
guys want to go to 6 or 3?
Ah.
Yeah, that is really.
Sorry, I'll change. Actually, I don't know what else. I don't know what else to
Six.
play, honestly.
6.
6? Okay, 6.
You're going to area 6.
Oh, no, they're right in there and start just slashing stuff.
All right.
Leroy Jenkins.
You almost died because of the.
All right.
Your mom doesn't know that.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Reveal area 6 for me, please.
I totally turned this into that episode, actually.
From what?
You could have totally turned this into Leroy Jenkins.
I don't know what that is. I just know there's a meme that someone made of that, and then I like it. It's funny.
It would have worked out great because basically it's like we are. They're trying to make a plan. They're all playing online together,
Oh.
and they're making a plan.
And then you just
Leroy just goes, "All right, guys, let's go." Leroy Jenkins runs into the room like, "What? Wait. Did he just run into the room?" Yep, and he just takes off. The room
Yeah.
just gets attacked, and then
Yeah.
they all have to go in and help him. They're all just
I've
yelling.
seen that. That's funny.
And
All right.
He just yells his name.
So you walk into this door
Yes.
and you
Who is
see
this?
old stone bunks in orderly rows line the walls of this chamber, and a corroded iron brazier full of old coals stands near the middle of the room, The bones of a half dozen dwarves and orcs lie strewn about, clad in scraps of armor. There are several fragments of bone that are left on the floor.
Can I search the armor?
Are there weapons?
This place has been in ruins for who knows how long. These armor and weapons have been broken in battle, rusted, and probably ripped apart by the ghouls. There's nothing of value here.
I could have used that armor.
Yeah. Are we going to do any sort of like investigating?
I'm gonna investigate.
Alright, roll investigation.
Oh, Ethan rubbed his stomach. I think he wants to try stuff. He wants to taste stuff. He was like,
Ooh, 19.
19.
Oh, jeez, I got a 24.
oh yeah.
Impressive. You find nothing. There is nothing of value in this room.
No, is like there anyone?
There are no doors or
Is there anyone in the book?
Any cool?
There's nothing.
Anything I can stand?
Nothing.
Could I like grab out my javelin?
This is an empty room.
Okay, so we have to keep
Well,
going.
actually, with your investigation check, you can make out that there were at least 3 ghouls in this room at some point, but they probably wandered off and found their next meal, but were then killed.
Oh.
We
These
killed them.
these were the ghouls that found you in the water cave.
You know what? That's us. We killed them. Choppy.
So you said there's armor on the ground, right?
So we need to continue.
I already said
2 damage.
broken scraps, rusted.
We need to continue to
Yep.
agree.
Go to the next room. 3. Reveal number 3.
All right, so you're actually there's a door leading this way, so you can just walk there to number 3. You don't even need to go back around.
And then I'm just gonna walk there.
So all right, number 3. Many tunnels intersect at this natural 30-foot-high cavern. The walls are carved with simple reliefs showing dwarf and gnome miners hard at work. Below them, nearly 24 skeletons and rusted scraps of armor are scattered across the cavern floor. Some are dwarf skeletons, while others are orc skeletons. Half a dozen large brass lanterns stand in niches or on ledges around the cavern, but none are lit.
I want to go to room H, but can I draw my weapons first?
Room H? Yeah.
Should I reveal it?
Yeah.
Don't you want to light the lanterns?
Oh, I could create bonfire on the lanterns.
Well, I mean, you can see in the dark anyway.
Doesn't matter.
I can't.
You can't.
But will it attract the ghouls though?
Possibly.
Okay, yeah, I'm not concerned one.
It's okay. I enjoy all
I'm leading him around with my dark vision.
Yep.
It's okay, dear.
I'm just gonna start a bonfire right in front of you.
No, you're not.
Classes,
You need to be very careful. You need to walk carefully and quietly.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
So, do we go to these areas or do we go to? The...
Oh wait, can I reveal room H?
No,
Mm-mm.
you haven't gone there yet.
I said I wanted to go there.
All right, do you go then?
Mm-hmm.
Don't do anything unless I tell you to. I don't appreciate that you revealed room 3 without me telling you to do anything.
I didn't do anything. I haven't revealed anything.
Was that Ethan? Okay. We'll talk to him once he gets back. But for now, so you are going in first.
Mm-hmm. I'm drawing my weapons too.
All right, you draw your weapons and you head towards the. Is that a door? I think it's a door. No, it's not a door. It's just a place. Yeah, it's just a place.
Okay, can I reveal?
What did I say?
What did you say?
Exactly.
Hey,
Sorry.
could we put some?
So who's going next after?
Oh, I
this
just
one?
realized.
Me.
I just realized I can
Is
turn
that-
off my shoes.
So I assume you're after her.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'm holding
Cornelius
his
isn't
hand.
here.
Hey, Dad.
Cornelius,
Stop.
Cornelius is still busy inspecting this room up here. Because he never left. He never told me he left. So
He said he had to put.
yeah, I know. He put real Cornelius together.
Great.
All right. So as you walk across, I think Cornelius is coming back to us. Cornelius, what's your passive perception? I know your wisdom is the highest in the party.
Where is that?
All the way at the bottom.
I don't have wisdom.
Alright.
Yes. I got +0 to wisdom.
Alright. As you walk across this place where you can only assume is the old entrance to the mine, kicking
Wait, what I missed? Where-
scraps of bones and bits of broken armor,
Wait, I haven't.
and admiring the reliefs on the wall.
Julian, you actually said that before we revealed it.
No, I didn't. I never said that.
You started saying that before we even took off your image.
We didn't do anything.
You never told us to.
No, you're walking across the.
Oh, we're walking across 3.
You're walking across area 3.
Okay, sorry.
What's H?
It's a hallway.
Oh,
Right, I think I already asked that. I thought it was like a
As
hidden
all
one.
of this happens,
Here we go.
Cornelius. Oh, by the way, the reason why I was doing this is because I was listening to see if Cornelius spell. It's one of the
Here
turns of
we
light
go.
kind of starts.
I can already tell.
let's see here.
So,
But yeah, the DM said, and rolls the dice, therefore something can happen.
This is gonna get good. Let's do it.
I already
You
have
hear-
my weapons drawn.
The flapping of wings.
We finally have we finally have the
I just start walking backwards.
Nope,
Withdraw.
you're surprised.
Oh yeah, it's a vampire.
Everyone is surprised.
Also, by
It's
the way,
Dracula.
we finally have a viewer.
Come on.
Sorry.
What is it?
You don't know. You're surprised.
It's a vampire. It's Dracula.
And everyone roll for initiative.
It's Dracula.
Dracula.
Why is there a die?
Because if someone literally just
Rolling
showed up,
terrible.
then it's not Dracula. Just so you know.
7. Lucky
That's
7.
that's one.
Plus.
Mom, that's one.
That's a 7.
Okay, the angle I was at, it looked stubby.
9.
Oh, really?
7,
No,
8.
no, no,
So I have 8.
Wait, what? We at? What are we at?
14.
Your initiative.
14.
There's literally something trying to slip, and you just clap.
10. Got it. You got 8, correct?
I got 8.
8. All right.
20.
You got a 20. You got 14, Draco.
There you go, 14.
14.
Plus your initiative?
14.
20.
20.
Cornelius.
You're not even adding your initiative.
Oh my gosh, Dad.
You're learning. It's okay.
You're learning.
It's okay.
And maybe you should put him to bed. We're
I was still in there. Okay, he's not a baby. He's fine.
Yeah, he is.
He's not a human being. He's
It'll be
fine.
okay. It'll be okay.
Yeah, I don't write out everyone's full names when I use initiative, so you are Corn, you are Drake, you are Jewel, and you're Lob.
Lob.
I mean, you do Lob Eldritch Blast at people.
I do.
Right.
Unfortunately, all of you were surprised because I rolled a 19 on my stealth check.
Oh, come on.
Those
die are loaded.
dice. The plural is dice.
If you only use one, right?
That.
Well, you said those. Those die.
Okay, that die.
That is grammatical discussion.
All right.
Look at this Julian.
What?
Who's a
What
companion
turn
to you?
show me? I'm Julian. What turn show me?
They're cute.
Oh, okay.
Really cool looking too. What are you doing down there?
He's puking.
He's not actually.
Did you smell it?
Yeah.
As you will all walk across the floor. Oh, wow.
With my weapons drawn.
You can see a bunch of small things drop from the ceiling
Oh yeah, let's
and
go.
attack all of
Let's go.
Let's go. What do I think? What do
you.
you
3 of
think?
them on Draco, 3 on Julian,
Nope, got them all.
Just wait for it.
2 on Cornelius, 2 on Lobelia.
Guys,
I got them
Nope.
more.
no.
It's not your turn.
It's a joke.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Who wants to become a vampire? Just let them bite you.
You can't see them. Actually, you two, well actually, since you have light, all of you can see them. There are these tiny bat things with
Vampires.
long things coming out of them.
Vampire.
They look like mosquito bats.
Let's do it.
I've seen that before.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I've seen those before.
And
Oh,
let's
I was
see, the
hungry.
first
Oh, that was my
3
drink tonight.
against Julian.
I'm hungry. Let's go.
One of them gets a 19 to hit. Is that a hit?
My armor's 15, so
All right, so
You
it's
say
hit.
we more.
The other gets a 21, 22 to hit. That also hits. And the other also gets a 21 to hit. So that is going to be a total of
it is ridiculous.
9
Like-
damage. All 3, they all stick into you.
Seriously, what are you doing down there?
Eating.
Yeah, it's not good to eat and hang
Oh,
down.
yeah. Wait,
And
so
they're all now, their long beaks are stuck into your flesh.
I would consider it.
Just like this.
No, they're basically that's what they are.
You're hungry. No, I would just do this.
so I just lost 9.
No, eat it.
Me.
Oh, I thought you said
He's attacking me.
So
Whenever it's my
just
turn.
because you're the biggest.
Whenever it's my
Alright.
turn, I would just
Alright.
do
Well, actually, it's your turn to be attacked. The Sturges get it's like a 14 to hit. Your armor
They're
class
called
is Sturges.
Sturges?
They're called Sturges.
14. Does that make a hit?
Nope.
Oh, a critical hit.
Oh, that hits.
20?
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry, I got
One
it.
crit.
100.
And 11.
it doesn't matter if you roll
So
a
the
critical
critical
hit.
I
is a
know.
The critical hit deals 6 piercing damage as the other 2 bounce off of you as you try to deflect them.
As your body
But
begins
as you swing your arm, one of them catches you right on the neck, and it sticks its
6
long
to hit, right?
beak into you.
6 to hit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still
No,
got
it got a critical hit,
so
and
6.
it did 6 damage.
Okay, so I'm still at 20.
So Cornelius, to dive bomb you, getting a 10 and a 9 to hit.
Nope. And no.
I rolled so well against you.
Yeah. Good for you.
Alright, so they both miss.
Yep.
So yeah, you're still kind of hiding in your cloak, and actually, as they come down, your swarm kind of like almost reverse bombs them and bounces them off. Lobelia, one of them gets a 21 to hit you. Does that hit? 21 to hit.
No, it doesn't.
And the other
Okay.
gets a 15. What is your armor class?
13.
Okay, so they both hit, dealing
Dang.
a total of 8 piercing damage, and they both stick into you. So, let's see here. You mark down that you are stuck by 3 Sturges. You are stuck by 1. You are also stuck by 1.
I'm stuck by 1.
Yeah, I'm stuck by them.
Yeah.
They don't miss me.
They all miss. Yeah.
I'm stealthy.
So,
Stealthy.
that was the Sturges surprise round. Cornelius, it is now your turn to act next.
Are you
I-
sleep from season?
Oh, you're right. He gets going to sleep.
I gotta go wake him up.
All right, so-
My D&D.
You can see all of your friends are all yelling out as they've been
Oh no.
they've been
I
peppered
know. I
by
laugh.
bat mosquito things.
I laugh, but there's my pain.
I'm ready.
You are roaring. You are manly roaring.
With excitement. Let's go.
And what would you do if mosquitoes the size of bats stuck into your neck?
Rip them on and start crushing.
All right, so it is your
Fucking
turn.
the guy that smashed the spider with his
It is your turn to act. There are two of these things right next to you. They're hovering above you.
My
getting ready
sword's
to
already
strike.
drawn. Strike. My sword's already drawn.
Oh yeah, you're right here.
It was already drawn.
All right, roll the hit.
All right, hang on. 3 test rolls. 13.
No, roll right now, or else I'm taking one of those rolls.
Yeah, that's what happens when you roll really good.
Oh, actually, you have spice. So advantage.
15.
As much, yeah, that hits. And
Wait.
nope, you don't need to roll damage. These things only have 2 hit points.
Oh, dead.
You
Smack.
skewer it.
Correction. They're mosquitoes. Mosquitoes. They hurt, but you just go, and it exploded.
Mhm.
So I'm just like,
Yeah, you-
get out of my way. Oh,
You skewer it, and it pops like a balloon.
like the mosquito we popped a few days ago
Gross.
on my hand,
Gross.
on my arm.
All right. Would you like to hide as a bonus action? Because of your mantle. All right. Roll stealth.
And
Imagine if you get a 1.
No, roll. Just roll, or I'm taking one of those rolls.
well, not right.
Okay, so 13.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
like try poking with my javelin.
The other stairs, the one that you didn't pop, as you kind of fade into the wall, it goes. It doesn't know where you are.
Wait, so these guys are stupid. I mean, they're mosquitoes, so obviously they're stupid.
Well, wisdom is not intelligence. Wisdom is where you get your passive perception from.
I'm not saying I don't. I'm saying it literally just saw me. Poof, and I'm dead. And
I mean, the smartest wizard on the planet could watch you poof into thin air and be confused because he didn't have a high passive perception. So that's your turn, Draco. It's your turn. There is a bat-sized mosquito in your neck.
I already have my war pigs drawn, and I'm gonna just.
why do you already
smash
do
it.
You're gonna swing at it.
No, I'm gonna like try to do this.
You're gonna smash it. All right.
That with hammers.
Oh, with the hammer side. All right. Roll the hit.
on hammer side?
6. Which is for a total of.
With strength, right?
No,
Look right here. It has a +5 to hit.
Plus
Yeah.
5. Yeah, plus 5 to hit.
Where? Say +5 to hit.
It says right here.
It says plus whatever. You have
Oh,
plus.
weapon?
You have more because your weapon is magical.
I just
Oh, so
So-
you blew it up?
Well, your weapon isn't magical. You're just an archer. You're just really good at archery.
yeah, which I
So what is that?
That is
I'll go around.
a 11.
You swing your pick, and you're just kind of trying to crush it, but you can't quite get a hold of it because like your own armor is getting in the way.
I'm gonna try again.
All right, your bonus action, dual wielding.
You have charcoal.
I'm gonna use charcoal this time.
All right.
Another 6?
All right, roll again.
What?
Just roll again because you have
Advantage.
advantage because of charcoal.
Oh, so I better not.
yeah, but you already had it in your hand.
All right, yeah, that's a hit. And
These are really
again, you grab it and you try to rip it out, but you end up ripping it apart.
Oh, I
As it
thought.
comes
No,
out.
I wanted to like with hammer side pop it.
That is not physically possible. That is not physically poppable. So, Julian, it is now your turn. You have 3 of these things stuck into you on various
Just like your
places.
sword.
What do?
Let's start popping them.
All right. So you swing at one of them.
Really?
Really?
All right.
17.
All right. Yeah. This you basically you take your sword and you like cut the Sturge in half.
Ugh.
And because you're a great weapon master, you can make, after you kill a creature or reduce it to 0 hit points, you can make another attack as a bonus action. So would you like to do that?
Heck yeah.
All right. So roll to hit another Sturge that is on you.
You got 3 of them on you. I gotta get rid of them.
That was the
Well,
wrong
that's
song.
9.
The little brother and
What the heck?
little
How
brother.
did it? How? What? No. Oh,
Nice.
this one.
And with my great sword gives me 15.
I love it. So yeah, you cleave the other one in two,
Woo!
and that is the end of your turn. You still have one.
So that one sticking.
And
Probably
it is
sucking your
now
blood.
the Sturge's turn. So the one that is left begins drinking your blood,
Oh, of course.
and you take 1 damage.
Okay.
You take 1 damage. It begins drinking your blood as well, Amelia, and you take 4 damage.
Did anyone get my reference? Said I hit stir.
So,
27. 27.
Speak of the devil, Amelia, it's now your turn.
I'm not a devil. I'm a drow.
Speak of the dragon.
Travel.
Speak of the drow.
The
Travel.
Drowl. Yeah. he gets it.
Yes, I know.
Do it.
Alright, well, I
Do
guess
what wants
I'm
to be
gonna do
done.
the Eldritch Blast.
Again, since it's within 5 feet of you, you have disadvantage on the attack.
Oh, man.
Ow.
Then
You
don't
wanna
do it.
that?
If you would like, these things don't look very smart.
So I could just
You
rip it out.
could mind sliver it.
Mind sliver.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't
Sliver.
that do no damage?
No,
I'll do that.
you'll mind sliver.
Yeah, I'll do
Intelligence
I'll do
saving
Mind
throw.
Sliver.
I think the only way that I can succeed this is if I roll a 20, because how dumb these things are. And I rolled a 3.
Yay!
So you like it draws blood out of you, and then you look at it and it pops. You look angrily
I
at
looked
it,
at it and it popped.
and you hear this like, and then it pops with your psychic powers.
Nice.
Mom, look. Little brother, big brother.
All right, so Cornelius, it's now your turn. Slovelia has just made a Sturge pop with her mind.
Is there one flying around?
No, the only one left is actually yes. There's one that wants to attack you. Oh, and I forgot about the one that wanted to attack you. So it will actually make its attack now because I forgot. With disadvantage because it doesn't know where you are. It gets well, come on. The one time I have disadvantage, I roll a 20, and it gets a It's a 19.
What?
It dive bombs where it thinks you are, and it manages to stick into you, and you deal 2 piercing damage. So it's now your turn, and you have another mosquito sticking out of your arm.
Nothing else flying?
There's one more that is stuck into Dad.
Can I
which
shoot
is
it?
Julian. There's a mosquito in your arm.
Can I shoot the one that's on there?
Oh, really? Okay.
Thank you.
All right, roll the hit. Roll the hit. You
Like, I won't want
take
to
it, you knock an arrow and you let it fly towards the.
Yes, that's
All right, yeah, you didn't even need spice because that's a hit. And once again,
I just
it
shot it off.
goes straight through. It goes like there. It's right here on Julian, and as Julian rips one of them off of him, the arrow goes like, right past and
You're welcome.
pops it.
You're welcome.
But you still have one on your arm.
Someone else want to shoot this off of me?
Isn't it my turn?
Yeah, I'll put it on my head.
It is indeed on your turn.
It's your turn.
It is indeed your
I'm
turn.
just
Greg.
gonna.
It is indeed on your turn.
It is indeed on your turn.
I'm just gonna go to try.
You're gonna
I
hit it.
didn't think you can have any on him. That's what they all.
No, exactly. It's because there was still one that was alive, and it just hit him right now. Stop doing that. You don't do this. You do this.
I did this.
You don't do that.
It bounces.
He's just explaining to you not to do
You
that.
go like.
Stop here, bro.
We're having issues.
This isn't baseball.
Oh, really?
We're having issues dungeoning right now.
Dungeoning. Dragon.
Dungeon.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, you as Cornelius lets the arrow fly, and begins to deal with it. You take your war pick down, and you come right. Like, this is where the surge is, and he goes, and he cleaves it right off. Like he takes its beak out and everything, but you barely feel a thing.
Impressive.
And you
And then can I throw
you hit it, and your pick goes embeds into the ground
Oh, we
with
gotta
the
let
surge's
the
head
she's
crushed
got-
under it.
You have one
Wait,
or two?
Wait, could I throw?
No, she made it pop.
Oh,
Oh, and there's I forgot. There's another one that's flying around you as well.
hey, could I throw a
keep
javelin
forgetting.
at it?
It's flying around me.
Well, actually, it makes its attack and it misses.
Wait, but I have a dual.
I said I forgot about it. So it's taking its turn now. Now you can throw a javelin at it. Yes. Roll the hit.
I already did. It's 10.
That's not how that
No,
works.
no. That's
This is a
your
separate
advantage.
action. So you
Separate attack.
have to roll again.
You have to roll again. That's a 6 for an 11 to hit, correct? Not gonna cut it. So Julian, it is now your turn. There is one more Sturge that is flying and attempting to hit Lobelia.
I'm missing.
What do you-
terrible.
What do you do?
I'm gonna kill it.
All right, you swing your sword at it. Roll it. You're lucky these things only have 2 hit points. You don't need a great weapon master.
This is for you, honey. This is for you.
Yeah, that's good.
15.
Yep. You cleave it in twain.
I'm sorry, 12. Plus 6, so.
You cleave it in twain.
I'm sorry, 12 plus 6.
That was bad.
Alright, get rid of them.
Thank you.
What time is it?
And-
We should probably stop.
Silence falls once more.
Victory
Did you
dance.
see
And
that?
I bring out
I
my
just went.
I bring out my music box and do victory dance.
See, this is why I was excited. It's like, let's go.
Okay.
Do you proceed on with your original plan?
No,
to go
no,
through the
Julian,
hallway?
Julian. I take out my music box and do a
Dances.
victory dance.
You're dancing, and you can hear your music box playing the Fortnite default dance. Only it's like a music box.
Okay.
And then I just hug. I hug Charcoal and then just go back.
Charcoal is like. Then why does
Alright.
mine don't like?
All right.
Because he's a
What do you do?
teenager.
You continue.
Guys.
Wait, do we investigate this room?
Oh, I'll investigate.
Mhm.
Roll.
Throw it.
Should I roll?
Wait for the DM to say roll.
This time I'm just going to. There's nothing in this room.
Oh, okay. So should we go to H? Should we go to 8 over here?
You wanna
Uh,
go
yeah,
to the
let's
hallway.
reveal-
I can reveal the hallway. That's fine.
I want to go to 4.
You wanna go to 4? Alright, you go down the
With
hallway.
my war
you
pick
want to
still
go through this
drawn.
door.
Oh, and also I retrieved my javelin.
Okay.
And my sword in hand. And will be in my other hand.
So that you can see.
My war pick in my hand and my war pick in my other hand.
Alright, you enter the. Do you go the first?
I go to 4.
You go to 4, and you open the room. Splintered stone benches and heaps of rubble from a partially collapsed ceiling fill this room. Amid ruined stone fronts and toppled weapon racks are the bones of several dwarves and orcs.
Okay, nothing to see. I'm going to 5. Can I reveal?
Wait, that's it? You open the door, you look in, and there's nothing?
Yeah, just.
I mean,
Yeah,
are
close
you
the
gonna
door.
like do a perception check?
I think I'm just gonna open it back up.
No, you go, and you just close it again?
No, he goes. Wait.
Is that what
I'm
you do?
gonna, yeah, I'm gonna investigate.
There you go.
Alright, when you close the door, when you open the door back up again, the bones are starting to go.
I close the door.
Close the door.
The bones stop rattling.
Oh, it's a booby trap.
I close the door.
The bones were rattling of their own accord. The bones on the floor were just.
Are we gonna go investigate that, or we just kind
No,
of?
I'm just closing the door. I don't want anything else to.
Yeah.
You're searching for a forge. You're not
We're
certain.
not looking for an
You-
army of bones.
You are certain that there was not another door in this room.
Yeah,
So that's a dead.
that's smart.
Okay, I'm
So
going
you
to
go back
5.
here.
I feel like if we would have walked in, the door would have just gone. in
All right.
blocks, and then the bones would slowly rise.
So you go into area 5.
Yep, grab a
Reveal it for me. All right, that's what it looks like. It's a very boring room on the map.
And it's just
This chamber was once an office or storeroom of some kind. A large stone counter bisects the room, set with 3 dusty balance scales made of iron. Cubby holes carved into the north wall are stuffed with dusty paper scraps. Several long dead corpses, gnomes and orcs by their look, are sprawled across the floor.
Just on the scale.
Are the bones moving?
There are no bones.
wait.
I'm
What?
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah,
What did you
they're mostly bones.
What did you say?
I want the scale.
What is the scale?
You said there was like a scale.
There's dusty balance scales made of iron.
Oh come on! Why did you steal
You
everything?
want to
just
steal the
got
scales?
Come on! Why do you get everything?
And you just
Because
stuff them.
I
You just
said
stuff
it.
them into Draco's bag of holding.
No, I don't let you.
Not your Venko.
Really?
I have a bag of holding too.
Can I put it in your bag of holding?
That's fine.
The 3 merchant scale. Okay, they're merchant scales. I'm just gonna say that because
Here's the
that's
next turtle
the
ever
thing I
found.
found. Yeah, that's the only thing that it can do is merchant scale. They're iron
just
scales.
weird.
They're each
No,
about
I
3
have one.
pounds.
He's an artist.
They're each about 3
How
pounds.
many are there?
There are 3.
So
If you put them into a bag of holding, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
They're not worth very much. I'm just gonna let you
how
know.
much?
5 gold.
Okay, that's 15 gold.
You can only sell them for half the value,
I'm gonna wear them as much as I can.
unless you're like a retail seller. Unless you're like a store. Adventurers are only able to sell their stuff for half the market value.
Only 2.
Yours are worth more.
Never mind.
There you go.
Oh, you pick them up and you're like, yeah, these aren't worth anything. You just put them back down.
So the rings that I have I'm only gonna be able to sell for like 25 gold.
Well,
Rings.
those
That's not rings.
specifically, those are under the category of valuables, so they are worth their full price.
Okay, good. I already have them.
They aren't
That was
just
why-
worth like random gear that you find. You can't just find a pickaxe and sell it for its full value. It's obviously it's been used. It's not a valuable. It's not a currency.
What is green?
All right. So,
I forgot.
What does it stuck mean?
can any of you read Dwarvish?
No, I can try.
Yep.
You can read Dwarvish.
Wait, no, that's dry Draconic.
Shit, I cannot think through
I
it.
have confidence, but it's keeping.
No, if you touch something, you can read the language.
I think I can.
But
That's very primordial and elvish.
Primordial. Yeah, I
I
forgot to do
speak
that.
our Cochrane,
Orin.
Orin Draconic Elvish Druid.
Elvish Draconic.
Okay, so
And,
yeah,
mac and cheese?
none of you.
Hmm?
All of the really
Cheese?
old papers
Mac and
that are
cheese.
just sitting in the cubby
Check
holes.
the holes.
Hello,
Yes.
all of the old papers that are. Dad, I'm talking.
He knows yours.
All of the old papers that are sitting in the cubby holes. None of you recognize the writing on them.
Can I steal the cubby holes?
Or do you want to
Steal the cubby holes.
cast comprehend languages?
Can I steal the cubby holes?
They're built into the wall.
Can I steal the wall?
Just put it in
You
your
can
bag.
certainly try.
I could try to take it down.
Those cubby holes are cute. I want them. Wait,
I
but it's
have
on the
2
wall.
spell slots.
Can I
It's a ritual spell.
Wait, but it's on the
Oh,
wall.
it is a
I
ritual.
want the wall.
Oh wait, but warlocks. I don't think warlocks have the ritual casting ability. I don't think you can cast it as a ritual. And well, actually, yeah, that doesn't matter anyway because as soon as you touch these papers, they disintegrate.
Oh.
Wait, Julian. Oh, I like those cubby holes. I want
I
them.
guess
They're
you're
built
right.
into the wall. I want the wall.
I want the wall. All right. So, do you want to like search this room or anything?
Yeah, I'll investigate.
All right. You don't need to because behind the counter sits a locked iron strongbox. Please refrain from your phone during Dungeons and Dragons.
Wait, a lock. Can I try
A
to
strongbox. Okay. It is a massive box. You probably can't break your way into it.
Can I try to?
Can I try to?
I'm
Uh,
We're gonna need help.
Hey, you want to make
Oh,
noise?
yeah.
Do you really want to make noise?
I'm done. So yeah.
Like I'm talking to you right now
Right.
in this room. We're in a dead end, basically. So if we start making noise, we're like getting people to come to us, and we have nowhere to go.
There's a
there a
bunch of
lot?
skeletons in the other room and a bunch of ghouls up to your north. So,
Right.
Yeah, let's not.
Don't
Yeah, I'm
make
not gonna do
noise.
that.
Can I just try the lock at least? Just like,
do you have thieves tools?
no.
No, but you got claws.
Not talents.
I got costumes.
I have spice that can merge into anything I want.
That's not how that works.
That's how fur works. Just
Oh,
get it, it'll
don't
merge
kill-
exactly into it.
Bro,
I have
kill
a
Spice,
sword.
then spawn him in the box.
This
What's
lock-
in there,
this
buddy?
lock is
Nothing
far too
much?
complex.
Okay, kill yourself.
Excuse me.
Yes,
You have a real problem with talking over me. This lock is far too complex for you to just stick your talon in and unlock.
I got paper
There's a
Can
lot.
I take a walk at it with my sword?
You can certainly try.
Could I try to?
Well,
pick
you'll
it
make
up?
sound.
You're going to make
Oh.
loud.
Could I try to like pick the lock with my picks?
Your picks are weapons, not.
They won't fit inside of the lock.
Like, could I try? Can't you?
All right, let's move on. Then. We're not gonna make
I'm
noise.
not ruining my knives just to pick at something we don't even know what's inside. Granted, it's frozen and really good.
I'm telling you all of this right now. This lock requires a roll of a 20 or higher.
To pick
Yes, with thieves' tools.
with these.
So you could really use Michael right about now.
Michael. Michael.
Michael.
Oh, look, he just showed up.
Or we could just drop. Or we could just drop. Or we could.
Nobody's
just-
gonna
I'm going to pick at it. Oh, Michael wants to pick at it.
Or we could. Or we could just drop a nuke on it.
Alright.
Yes, where did we get the new?
Other than this lockbox, there is nothing else of value in this room.
Okay, I'll walk it up.
Like, I mean, you could just like put the box in your bag of holding.
Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Let's just put it in our bag of
Let's take
holding.
the
How
box.
much is it weigh?
Just.
Take the box. We'll pick at it later. Let's go.
Yeah.
Take the box.
How much
Alright.
How much does it weigh?
Doesn't matter how strong it
A bit, quite a bit, always quite a
But
bit.
it's because of the bag of holding. It has a maximum
Alright.
of 150 pounds.
So
is. More it fits. Let's go.
skeletons here.
Wait,
Goes
does the
up
bag
here.
of, wait, does the bag of holding stretch?
This is unknown.
I know.
Okay.
I'm
Bags of
To
holding
be
can hold things.
Well, but how do you put it in if it doesn't pop its head?
No, you just open it, shove it in, close it.
What I built.
Oh, that's cool. Looks like a bomb.
Actually,
Magic. Let's go.
Alright, we're gonna go towards 8.
Or it's,
Okay,
well,
I'm
actually, wait a second. It
going
goes.
first.
Yes, it does. Okay. So,
Number 8. Let's go.
would you like to go to area 8?
I'm going
I
first.
would, yes.
Alright,
Are
go
you
to-
with me?
I'm going
Area
in
8.
first.
Unveil
My
area
weapon.
8 for me.
Okay, we're
Come
getting.
to Oh, there's bodies. Oh, there's
What is that?
bathtubs.
Ahem. All right. Oh, okay. 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 There's that
Water
there.
feature.
That there. Oh,
Did I say
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
It probably smells
That
terrible.
is not water.
What is it?
Acid.
Look at this very closely, then look at that. That is not
Is
water.
that acid?
Actually, look at the key.
fungus.
Ew.
Fungi.
Dense carpets of strange fungi cover large sections of the floor in this cavern. The growth includes puffballs a foot across,
Cornelius?
weird shelf fungus growing on stalagmites,
I would like to
and
taste
large
it.
stalks and caps, a good 5 feet tall. Some of the puffballs glow with an eerie green phosphorescence.
Can I taste it?
No.
Can I taste it?
Actually, since it's glowing, this entire cavern is illuminated with a soft light, and you don't need your sword in order to see.
Nice.
I am in
But you do
getting
need
that
to cut
stuff.
off a piece to eat it. You want to eat
You want to taste it?
Yeah, I actually do want to taste.
I'll cook it for you.
Can I taste the fungus?
You can certainly try.
Why?
Yeah, I want to
Right.
cook it over his bonfire.
So
Yeah, I can
you,
cook it for you.
you scoop up some of the fungus.
And I cook
Let's
it.
go over the
Make me a dexterity check.
I could.
Yeah, what? Woo!
I could just
You're
use
gonna
prestidigitation
you're
or
gonna
whatever.
die.
I will allow Spice to help you.
Yeah, woo! Yeah, woo!
Wait, what was I rolling in?
Dexterity.
Oh, I'm good at dexterity. Don't worry about that. Plus 3, so
9.
9.
Ooh. You're gonna get food poisoning.
No, that's
With
worse. I'm gonna
Spice
die.
attempting to guide your talon, you attempt to scoop up the fungus.
And I cook it.
Okay.
The fungus. And a puff of green smoke goes in your face. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Constitution. You're gonna put
Yeah, I'm
one
like, why would you do
Advantage or no?
No.
He's got
Ooh.
Yeah.
10. Ooh.
Oh, my ears. Wait, say
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, woo.
What'd you get?
11.
Got an 11. Ooh. All right.
Ooh.
You do not take 3d6 poison damage and are poisoned for 10 minutes. So you swat it and you kind of jump backwards to avoid the poison.
Can I taste it again?
No.
Ethan.
I'll cut it for you.
No.
It's the gas just kind of, after sitting there for a few seconds, it just kind of
Okay, we learned. Let's
sinks
go.
back into it.
We're gonna keep walking then.
Keep walking through the cavern.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Alright.
I'm going to number 7.
Who's first?
Me.
All right.
I'm going to number 7. Who's first?
All right. As you walk across, you step on the carpeted layer of fungi.
Oh,
And
but
there's
we
a-
were trying to stay out of it.
You can't stay out of it. You have to walk across it in order to get to the other side.
Oh God.
And
Fun
then-
guy.
You're a fun guy.
I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fun guy.
Can I eat the dust? Can I eat this thing? Smoke on it? Is
You
the
can eat the smoke.
It tastes like burning because it's burning your tongue.
9.
Ooh, 20. Oh, that's not good. I just rolled 20. But chances of a 20?
Oh my gosh! What did I tell Gabriel to
I'm
do?
sorry.
I got 10.
You got a
I'm
10?
gonna die.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna die.
I got a 3,
Got a
so.
9.
You got a 9. What did you get? You
9. Do I have to add anything?
Yeah, Constitution saving throw. Oh, okay, that's actually a success.
Oh, I have a +5 for Constitution.
12.
So I have a 20.
You go, oh, okay. What do you have? Oh,
I saw everything.
what do you get? What did you get?
I got a
You got a 10 plus what?
What's your Constitution?
10. 10.
The 10 total?
10.
Okay.
10 total? 10.
All right. So, so Lobelia and Julian, the puff comes up and you manage to cover your mouths and you run out of the cave. But you two, despite the fact that you two both, you know what? I'm going to give you advantage on your saving throws. I'm going to give, because you've been through this before.
Can I use charcoal?
No.
Woo! 1 extra.
Roll it.
He's not gonna make it.
Oh my
They're
god.
not gonna make it.
You're gonna die.
Despite the fact that
Archie,
you
just
both
show-
watched this happen to Cornelius before, you were like, what? And you,
Wait, we both watched it happen to me.
yes, well, it's because he was going to help you, remember? You both take, surprisingly, you only take 6 poison damage,
Woo!
Take 6 points away from your.
and you immediately both begin throwing up.
Woo!
Voila.
Into the fungus.
Okay, take the points off.
27? What?
Me too. What's up?
And you run into the next room.
Throwing up.
Which
Hey,
is-
27, buddy. What's up?
What is the next area?
Hey, you didn't do it.
Is area
7
13,
or
actually.
13. Okay.
Area 13. So,
Lucky 13. Woo.
It's not 57, so that's it.
all right, as you run into this room to escape the poisonous cavern.
I go in first.
Well, actually,
You're throwing
no,
up.
Throwing
you,
up.
no, you don't go in first because you failed your saving throw.
Could you just wait for me? I'm going first.
No, you.
Really? Yes, you're gonna wait for the kids.
Yes, they're going to wait for you
Wait
in
for
the poison gas.
Wait for me, I want to go first.
So that's area 13. All right.
Sorry,
So-
here we go.
Excuse me.
Oh. Except the Dungeon Master's puking too. But...
Yeah.
Glittering minerals in the ceiling of this large cavern catch the light and send it back to create the impression of a starry night sky. Dozens of skeletons, many crushed under falling debris, are scattered across the floor. The cave is large enough that it contains 2 freestanding structures. Each of these stone buildings is proportioned for human use as opposed to the dwarf-sized doorways and furnishings you've seen elsewhere in the mines. Both structures have battered and blackened masonry walls. Their double doors cracked and scorched. The cavern is divided by an escarpment, into which a flight of stairs has been cut. Passages lead out of this area to the north, south, and west. You came from the south. And as you two are taking this in and the beauty of the false night sky, you're having a moment, and then and your two adopted.
I'm not adopted.
Adopted / pets are
I'm not a pet
beside
either.
you, like, and then Spice is like, do you never learn your lesson?
Stuff tastes good.
I
Hey, you want
seriously
some?
think I'm smarter than you sometimes.
What's your intelligence?
Spice's intelligence is nothing.
Yep.
His
My intelligence is
is,
16.
Let's see, your
I
trust.
mean, you described the room.
He's smarter than me.
Wait a second. No, wait. No, his intelligence is 11. So he is literally 1 IQ point dumber than you. He is only 1 IQ point dumber than you.
Yeah, don't.
That's that. No, he's a cat.
Impressive.
He's a dumb bird. I'm dumb.
Oh, dumb bird. Yeah.
Puke over there.
Birds are some of the smartest animals, just so you know.
And then Spice is like, why
Don't
are you?
listen to him.
No, dude, that's my job. And then he coughs up a hairball.
On
And Charcoal sees all of this happening. He wants to get into the fun, and he starts going, and smoke comes up.
me.
So then I just get
And
I just did this.
Winthrop looks at this and he just goes
Seriously.
to you.
Right. I do this to charcoal.
So you just described, I'm assuming, what's under there too.
No, these two are buildings. Like this place is so big that they built things here. There are 2
Oh.
buildings here.
Yeah, because you described it.
Mhm.
but You can't see it.
Well, you haven't gone inside.
I'm gonna go inside.
Is this looking
First.
It's-
Is this looking cool?
It's
Guys,
literally a
is
building.
this
There are
really-
doors in it.
Is this looking cool?
Okay.
Spiky.
Omega bomb.
Well,
I'm going in first.
Is anyone here proficient in Arcana?
What?
That is-
Like, look at your skills list, and Arcana should be like one of the first skills.
What skills? Where's skills?
These are skills.
Arcana.
Plus
Arcana
Plus
plus 1.
three.
Are you proficient in it?
No.
Which means you have a dot next to it.
No.
It's not part of my whiz, so no.
It's not part of my whiz. So.
Also,
But actually,
we've been
it's-
playing
it's-
for an hour and a half just so
Yeah, I know. It's probably been less than 10 minutes. I will roll it's been less than 10 minutes, so
Oh, yes, it's been
your
an hour and a
magic in game,
Oh.
your magic what is it called? It's detect magic is still active. There is a faint
yeah, well,
aura of magic in this cavern. What do you do?
I walk into the next room. No, I'm gonna miss it. Investigation.
There's a door here,
I don't think he asked.
another door here, passageway leading off this way.
Okay, I'm gonna go into that door.
we should investigate.
Okay, I'm investigating.
There's nothing to investigate. It's all just rocks.
I'm going to the next room.
Which one? 14 or 15? The nearest? The nearest?
Well, so let me get straight.
Alright.
They walk in and think it's all beautiful, and this is him. No, it's nothing. It's nothing.
I'm okay. Alright.
Can I
So
read?
you go into this room, you open this door, and you can see, well, actually, the doors leading to this area are cracked, and their iron hinges are partially melted. Would you like to force your way inside?
I'm gonna draw my
Oh
picks.
yeah, let's do this.
Do you force your way inside?
Yeah.
Oh
Or
yeah.
you can't do that with your pick strong. So you force your
Can
way
I
inside.
like try to Can I just like do that?
No, you can't.
Okay, I'm gonna
No, you can't.
That's not how physics work. So you're gonna force it open.
and then I'm gonna draw my fix.
All right. So make a strength check. All right. You grab the double doors and you set yourself and and there's a creaking and a snap and you open the doors and
And
then
then
you
I-
draw your picks.
Okay, now I'm gonna investigate.
Eh? Put your dice down. Also collect your dice from the tray, please.
I did.
Ethan. Dice.
I'm busy cutting stuff.
Dust.
Was anyone like?
Ash.
Was anyone like some shoot?
Dust, ash, walls blackened by fire, and heaps of debris beneath the sagging ceiling show this room was damaged by a destructive blast. The furnishings, tables, chairs, bookshelves, beds are charred or splintered, but otherwise well preserved. A scorched iron chest
Is that where he
stands near the foot of one of the beds.
I'm gonna
Yes.
open it.
Oh, you can reveal
It's a-
area 14.
I'm gonna open it.
Ahem.
Oh.
Right.
Well, it was almost discovered.
All right. So you can see into this room and you draw your picks and you're like looking around.
Is there any more or less magic?
You can just sense there's a aura of magic everywhere in this cavern pretty much. It was getting slightly stronger as you walked further into the cavern.
Oh, that means we're getting closer.
So do you go into this room or this building I should say? Do you come in?
Yes or no?
Yeah.
All right. As you step into the room, you can hear
I step out.
and then
What's his name?
I already got
a
one.
bunch of the soot comes
It's
and
just like a ball.
forms into a small dust devil, and then out of it rises the ghostly figure of a man with a skeletal face and long black legs.
I'm just gonna step back. Please.
That was it turned off. And he
Can I try
says,
blowing on him?
"Stop." And he says,
Your presence is offensive to me. Your life forfeit. My treasures are mine alone, not yours to plunder.
We found it.
Okay, we'll just go.
We found the treasure.
"What do you do?"
Can I try blowing on him?
Blowing on him?
He's a dust devil, right?
No,
That's not-
this is he rose out of the floor. This is a ghostly figure.
Ask him how powerful his treasure is.
No.
No, you're right there.
You're there.
Go and ask him how powerful his treasure is.
That is for you. That is for me.
Seriously, man. You quick,
I love how you're like, wait a minute.
Did you like people
feel
that secret is mine and
I
mine
thought you were
alone.
gonna say this.
Can we borrow?
My treasure
You're talking to
is
us.
mine and mine alone.
I would like to
Leave.
bargain.
We want.
Leave.
Really what?
Leave.
Try it. Okay.
Lest I make you leave
Who are you?
like the
Like
other.
his name's like who are you? Like
Surely you already know. I've already sent another of your kind away.
Julian, you're gonna get your voice pissed off.
I don't care. I'm Batman.
He's Batman. Bruce? Is that you, Bruce?
No, here.
The thing is, there's no picture everywhere of this dude, so I can't show you what he looks like.
Ah.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Sorry. I really want to use this spell sometime.
Suggestion?
I can make some.
She wants to use suggestion.
No, not right now.
She does not want to use suggestion. Look at that many.
It's basically like what's her name on Umbrella Academy.
Look right there.
I can like tell them to do things and they do it.
I heard a rumor that you're my servant.
I heard a rumor that you're gonna kill
So, and he says, so you said
That you're servant.
You would like to bargain. The only thing that you have to bargain is your life.
Okay, I'll go first. Anyone
Give
else?
me something of value, magic,
I'll go first.
and I will spare you, and I will not.
Will you take cat? Will you take cat?
and Spice looks at you like, dude.
Right there. We have its magical cat.
It simply looks like a regular cat.
What about the
What about the wigs?
I have seen demons. I have fought devils. There's nothing unusual about this creature.
Are you gonna take him or not?
And he floats over to you and he flies through. He floats through one of the tables and he gets up in your face and he goes,
You try my patience, Arakokra.
Do you want it or not?
You better stop.
I'm asking if he wants it. I'm giving him a free
You're
spirit.
saying
he
no.
reaches out and,
You're funny.
and he, oh my gosh, despite the fact that Spice reaches away, the Wraith grabs him and he pops in a shower of fur. He says,
Offering me a familiar is an insult.
you don't have you don't have 10 minutes, do you?
I have 5 gold. Can I give you
10 gold.
You keep changing.
No,
it.
I don't.
swear
I
to you.
always say it's 10 gold.
Can I do 25 and just have it happen immediately?
That's not how spells work.
Oh my god. Anyway, do we have anything that's magical?
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, we've got your wand.
Also,
I mean,
it is my
You are like you have like you have stuff all over it. You have like 2 wands hanging at your
I
belt.
know, you're really magical too.
You are quite magical.
3 wands.
Wait, what?
I got that one wand and then the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, offer him a wand then.
I have the wand of magic missile and I have the lightning bolt
Okay,
wand.
offer him a wand. Not the lightning bolt one. Offer him a wand.
Yeah.
It's not a lightning bolt wand.
It's a random wand, and I want it. Would you like this wand of magic missile?
He takes it from your hand and he looks at it and he says,
This is acceptable.
and he flicks it between his fingers like a mage or whatever. And he flips it around and he puts it at his incorporeal belt. And he says,
I will stay my hands, but beware, for there are worse things hidden within these caverns.
and he seeps back into the
Hey, I'm not
Wait,
before you go, wait.
Yeah, well, there goes my wand.
and the wand goes with him.
That was a waste.
I was about to say, what's your
And
name?
the wraith is gone.
I saved your lives, but you've lost ours.
Okay.
And so is
Yeah,
Spice.
take it. You can just read.
All right.
Are you going to take 10 minutes?
Yes, we're taking 10 minutes here.
Taking 10, all right. Take 10 gold, and the Spice reappears, and he says, "Are you kidding me?
And he smacks him in the face.
Are you sure you have an intelligence of 12?
I
Because
thought,
I'm smarter than you."
I thought that he might want you because you're cute and you like belly rubs.
He grabs one of the birds from your swarm and starts to nibble at it.
Oh my god.
All right, so
Are you sure you're around
the magic was apparently that guy that I was detecting.
So I just
All right.
wasted my wand for absolutely nothing.
Do you
What's over
continue going
here?
on?
What's over there?
Nice to know.
Well, at least you gave it to a nice guy.
You
A nice guy who just killed my cat for no reason.
All right, I would
Bother,
like to.
you don't
Hey,
know.
I would like to investigate. Has anyone investigated?
I tried, but then Julian said there's something.
I was going to, but then he appeared.
Yeah.
I'm gonna investigate, like I was.
I want to go to that little room.
No, that room is the wraith's room.
Oh, I can. Okay.
I now have 400 gold.
You gave him a magic missile as basically
You would-
payment for disturbing him.
I gave a magic missile and 10 gold. Nice.
You lost that much. So
Well, I still 400, so I'm happy.
all right.
Alright,
So
okay.
where do you go? What do you do?
Okay, I think that we need to keep
Stop
going,
spitting on
or we need to go to
No,
bed.
well, we're going to end soon. Trust me.
I'm going to room 7.
All right. Room 7.
7.
You can't get there.
I go to room 15.
Please talk normally.
15.
15. Okay. May I?
Just so you know, I said 15 in German in case anyone cared.
I
What
didn't
did you
hear
say?
you.
I
Cool.
said 15.
15.
Ooh, I said 15, so I said in Spanish.
All right. So, as you walk, did you recast your detect magic?
Yes.
As you
Nature
walk,
yes.
as you walk up and you climb up this small, you climb up this
Well, I can't see
small.
anything.
Well, actually, let me make sure that you can. Yeah, it doesn't say that you can't. It's basically just like a large step. You climb up that small cliff up, and as you walk towards this second building, this slightly larger building, it becomes vastly apparent that the magic was not coming from the wraith, it was coming from this room.
Ah.
Ooh, may I unveil? May I take the thing off?
What are you talking about?
Number 15.
15.
Oh, hang on.
Wait.
Well, that's great. The DM said hang on, and yet we're already in the room. What's going to go on? Is the room going to disappear and we're going to be in the astral plane?
We're not in the astral.
Reveal room 15 for me, please.
Okay, good. I was making sure we were in the astral plane. Also,
All right.
It's another.
This large workshop was badly damaged by the ancient spell battle that laid waste to the mine. Work tables taking up 2 corners of the room are scorched, and the plaster has been burned off the masonry walls. In the middle of the room, a stone pedestal holds a small brazier in which an eerie green flame dances and crackles.
Stop. We heard something. We're trying to hear what that was.
Probably whatever Mima and people are watching.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure what that
It's
was.
not thunder. I see the moon right there. It's clear.
Is there rumbling in your movie? Because we were hearing rumbling. We don't know what it is. No rumbling.
I'm not worried.
I'm not. I'm just wondering what it is.
All right. Moving on.
Alright.
The brazier and its pedestal appear to have been untouched by the forces that destroyed this area. Behind the brazier of green flame floats a spherical creature measuring roughly 4 feet in diameter. 4 eye stalks protrude from its central mass, 2 on each side. In the center of the body is a large green eye that opens just behind the flame, rises above it, and stares at each of you. Hello, says a thick, burbling voice inside of your mind.
It's nothing. Are you
This is what it looks like.
Nothing, sweet.
It's not a
That is
nothing.
not enough.
Nothing.
Slimer.
It's Slimer.
Who's Slimer?
It does look like Slimer.
Who's
It's
Slimer?
Slimer's dad.
Who's Slimer?
Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Alright. And
Did we ever show the stuff to the games? Maybe this or finding
Hello, what
It
is your
looks like
name?
Slimer. Look it up if you don't know who that is.
Hello,
and
what
go
is
watch
your
the
name?
original Ghostbusters.
So we literally were playing a campaign. We just plugged Ghostbusters.
Hello, what is your name, good
Sponsored
sir?
by
He says,
Ghostbusters. None of your business. Get out of my way.
Hey.
do you actually say that?
No.
Oh no!
I won't. I won't.
No, it's like Draco, just like you say none of your, and then a massive dragon hand clamps your beak shut.
Slimer.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I knew what he looked like, but seriously, yeah.
I am
Alright.
Draco LeVar, and this is Cornelius Yeoman. This
Oh,
is.
man. Yo, man. What
Yo,
you doing?
man! He's turned into a surfer. And this is Lobelia. And this is Julian. And
Yo,
you
man.
are.
Yo, man.
What is your purpose in this mine?
And
Like
the eye stalks are like going.
Like I was
Looking
trying
at
to
you.
say, none.
Are you tourists? You see, this mine has been in use for a long time, and there is accrued a great wealth.
Is
on
it?
there.
We are trying to save some of our friends who are being held captive by
By
a bad person.
the
The
black
black
spider.
spider.
Oh,
And,
how can a spider catch people?
well,
It's web.
it's not really a,
Oh,
he's not really a spider. He's more of a like sorcerer.
He's actually
And
you.
he has spiders.
oh, he's a wizard.
Yeah.
I was sent here by a wizard.
You were sent here by a wizard?
Uh-huh. And he floats around the braid up close to me. He's like,
Are you a wizard? You have a book.
the eye stalks are.
How does this look?
They're
Guys,
all
how does this look?
Maybe.
How's this look?
Oh,
Julian, how's this look?
Looks like the Borg ship.
have you seen my summoner room?
Any cute would make you say looks like
What does he look like?
Oh, he's been busy
Well, that's
around
what
the
Borg ship
mine.
looks like.
He's
Does it look like?
pretty short. He had long white hair,
Oh, great.
a big beard.
Yeah, great.
Santa!
He wore red. He was pretty proud.
He like cookies and milk, and he has gifts that he gives people.
And he wears red and a hat.
Does he actually say that?
Alright.
Does he actually say that?
And does he say ho ho ho?
Is his
Alright.
belly like, is his, never mind.
All of you-
belly.
all of you are actually.
Like a ball in
I'm just going to say this. The black spider gave you a note, just to give you as much as he knew about the mine. The furthest that he and his troops got were this room right here,
Oh, so he hasn't seen
and
it.
the thing that he was talking about is most likely the wraith.
Oh,
What's the rate?
yeah, the wraith.
The skeleton thing.
The guy that you gave
Killed
your
Spice.
wand to.
Okay, what is your name?
And stuff.
What are you again?
What he also knows is that there was a powerful wizard who was here, and there was he looked like he fit that description, and he has been dead for centuries.
Wow.
Sorry.
So how long have you been here?
I don't know.
How old are you?
I don't know.
What's this green thing in the middle of the room?
I don't know.
Oh,
What is your name?
Where are we?
I don't know.
what's your purpose?
I am here to protect the forge of spells, whatever that is.
That's actually what we're
So you don't know.
Oh, you're looking for the forge of spells? Yeah. What is your purpose with it?
We're trying to
Okay,
save
what's
our
the purpose?
friends.
What is your purpose with the forge of spells? What does it have to do with your friends?
I don't know why I inflected that so much. I really am becoming Slimer.
we're gonna give it to this.
No,
Wait.
no. He doesn't say that. He has to go. Because that's just gonna sound like we're using it for. I don't know.
And then we're gonna kill him and steal it back and give it to you.
Our
That
friends
might work.
and probably us, we will be challenged and our friends would be killed if we
Whoa.
don't find this forge.
Just ask any of the miners who come. Ask any of the wizards who are right here researching for it.
We haven't seen anyone that's alive.
Oh,
We've seen lots of dead bodies
Whoa.
and skeletons.
well, that must be the people who are trying to invade. They do a really good job at protecting us and keeping us safe.
Who's us? I don't know.
Who's this?
But yes, I can see it. You're tourists with
So,
some friends to save.
Yep, we are.
So
Also, we
again,
can get this
you
book.
should ask the ranger. You should ask the mine ranger for help.
Where is that?
So actually,
Why do
I don't know.
excuse me, mister, do you actually not know your name?
I don't have a name. I don't need a name.
How about Kolabi?
Hobby.
And that noise just repeats over and over again. As his eyes are like furrowed, and he's like,
I don't like it.
What about Slimer?
I don't like it.
What about
Jello.
Gorgie?
Corgi.
What about Corgi?
What is
Oh my
that?
God.
Ghostbusters?
Okay, so
Slimer.
as all of this is
How about
unfolding,
Slimer?
Very
you can
tried.
see that in
You listen?
the southeast corner of the room, there is a large mace that gleams despite the time it has supposedly been here, and
May,
a breastplate with a gold dragon on the front. Well, a motif.
may I please look at that mace over there? Slimy.
What should we call you?
I want the chest.
I mean, since we're tourists, we really do want to look around.
Yeah, chest plate.
Can we look around?
You may look, and I know much of looking,
And his 5 eyes all over you.
but do not touch.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Thank you,
so
sir.
we're gonna-
This
Honestly,
is my
I don't know
repertoire.
why I had to tell you that. You probably read it on the rules board.
Well, there's a rule board.
Sure,
Um,
they have one of them above every door.
what do
We
you
don't have any rules boards anywhere. This thing is clearly insane.
where? Oh,
Oh, the rules. The rule says we can take whatever we want.
You know the yeah.
You know the
the
yeah.
rule says please.
I think I saw actually.
As tourists, we're allowed
You
to
know,
take one
before we walked in the room, I think that we might have seen your master walking the other way.
No, I like this guy.
I know. I forgot to tell you guys. I forgot to tell you guys that there was this wizardy guy, and
Guys,
he was going the other way.
Or you see, when a wizard summons something, he'll come back eventually, because when a wizard summons something, it's normally confined to a single room.
And his eyes dart around and he said,
I've only ever seen the inside of this room in my life.
guys, look at this. Do you think it's cool?
Don't you want to see other rooms?
You're trying to get.
Can I change into the wizard and tell him to go check out the room?
You'd be really big.
you change into in front of him.
No, go around the
Of course
corner.
not in front of him.
All right, you walk out.
See, I mean, who
I
get
know I saw him.
I'll go there.
All right, you walk out and you come into the wizard, and you come
You're literally
in,
just Santa.
and
What?
he looks like Santa with long hair.
And he's like, do you
What?
come in on your
Santa
knees,
does
please,
have long hair.
If you're walking in.
Oh, you're right, because because changelings can change their height.
Oh, okay. I thought
Bro,
I thought he had to
Santa-
be like the same size, but he just looks like.
Bro, see, he comes and raises your foot.
Bro, Santa does have long hair.
No.
No, he doesn't.
Have you seen Santa?
No. Yes, he has. He was in the thing that we can't say.
You guys take a picture with him.
Yeah, multiple times. Yeah, I've seen Santa. What are you talking about?
All right. So you walk in as the wizard. And what do you say?
There's other rooms that he needs to go look at.
I would like everyone who spoke during that interaction to make a deception check.
I haven't spoke.
You haven't spoken? Have you spoken?
Well, I was saying.
Oh no, that's right, because you were too busy holding his beak.
Yeah. But I was saying
It was
names.
just
Yeah, we were
us.
saying names.
I was saying names.
No, that doesn't count then. So it's you two roll a
Me?
Both of you,
I
yes.
wasn't talking.
But
deception.
you're trying to just see.
Well, actually, either both of you roll deception or one of you roll deception with advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah.
8.
+3.
All right, so that's 11. So the spectator Its eye stalks dart between you and he says,
Its name is a spectator.
It's called a spectator. That's the creature it is.
How about spectators? I can read
It looks at you and it says, "That's not what you used to sound like." You're not the person who summoned me. Hello.
What?
No, this is Mima. Everyone, a round of applause for Mima.
Yay!
Wait, what are you holding, Mila?
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
I have-
I cleaned the floor. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
I'm looking for peanut butter.
We have peanut butter up here.
You're not who summoned me at all.
Yeah, well, I
Because
think that you should
I
just.
am who summoned you.
Give me one last deception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh, yeah,
No, not you. Not you.
Mom, I am gonna summon you, Caleb.
No, stop. Murder. No.
15.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh, fine.
Let's see. No, actually, add your deception bonus. So, yes.
6.
Never mind. You're proficient in deception.
Oh no, you should probably have a
No, minus 1, 4.
Well, yeah, he got a 19.
So.
So.
Again, my voice is different.
Correct.
You haven't seen your master in so long.
My voice is.
How do you know?
I don't know how long it's been. Doesn't mean it's a long time.
Well, your master might have
He
changed.
shoots an eye ray at you.
Oh.
And that is where we're going to end for the night.
Oh, for the love.
What did he shoot? What did he shoot?
An eye beam.
What?
His eye stalks that were just kind of doing this go, and they shoot a beam at Lovelia and another one at you. Actually, 4 beams, one at each of you. And that's where we're going to end for the night.
And then aliens come down and take us to their ship. I have no idea.
No, then the
Watching.
marshmallow man bursts through the wall.
And the marshmallow from Ghostbusters.
Stay Puft Marshmallow.
We're not ended yet. See you. Bye.
Done.
Yeah.